When I designed the weathered B28, I left a spot under the tender for a color sensor with the intent of finally figuring out color control. My last implementation ultimately could not handle environments other than the room in which I tested it, and I did not know how to fix that. It seemed like I would have to recalibrate something for every new environment, which might have made the whole thing much less practical. Eventually, I found a post from a PyBricks developer saying that the colors defined in PyBricks don't match the colors of actual Lego bricks. I would need to manually configure the, quote, correct colors, which were helpfully provided. The post also claimed that the values should not change much based on ambient conditions, so of course I had to test both claims. I built a simple jig to consistently read the HSV values of some colored tiles, and I read them indoors and outdoors. While the theoretical values did not match exactly, they did seem closer than the PyBricks values, which I got from the official documentation. Some colors, like yellow and black, were further off than others, like red and blue, but the indoor and outdoor values were indeed quite close. Okay, but how well does calibrating the colors actually work? In fact, pretty well. They triggered so consistently that I no longer needed to average multiple data points to register a color, and I could therefore shorten the control tiles back to 4 studs, at least at this speed. Furthermore, while this doesn't guarantee all environments will work, I did test the B28 indoors and outdoors, and it worked very well in both cases. One thing to note is that the color sensor.color function only returns detectable colors. That means when I customize the detectable colors, I need to set control colors and ignored colors. By default, I've added black, white, gray, and none. If I don't add the ignored colors, the sensor will only return control colors, and the train will never go anywhere. This mechanic allows for an additional layer of ad hoc calibration. If a layout has, for example, a lot of teal in the trackbed, it by default gets read as blue instead of one of the ignored colors. I added a function to accommodate this situation. Pressing a button with the train stopped adds the currently scanned color to the ignored colors. Furthermore, one set of plus and minus can operate the train without scanning for colors in case some setup triggers a lot of false positives. Finally, I will try to test this in more environments to see if it actually works well. And I will also try to make the code available in some way for other people to try it. The operating instructions will be in the code comments. Let me know in the video comments how well it does or doesn't work. On that note, this is the end of the video. Please consider subscribing if you like what we do, and have a nice day.